Come on in, everybody. Come on in. It's Thursday. Come on in, everybody. Good evening. Good evening to everyone. Thank you for building. Thank you for tuning in to Build Your Best Life. I'm excited to have you here today. All my Facebook fans, Periscope fans, and YouTube fans. Thank you for tuning in, whether you are viewing from the Bahamas, Jamaica, Canada, all over the United States, Nigeria. Thank you and welcome. And while you're on your way to your destiny, why not follow me by following my basic principles to build your best life? Again, thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm so glad you had the time to come in and share. I'm always excited. Always super excited. So I am glad that you are here to join in with me as I talk about another fabulous topic on my platform to assist young men in overcoming those obstacles in life that are holding them back so that they can be the best that they can be. So that is my goal, my number one goal here. All right, let's get started. Well, this past Tuesday night, some of you may have been on, but I was honored and privileged to have Ricardo Miller Jr., or RJ, on our live broadcast. He was awesome. I appreciate him being on, as he gave a nice, fresh perspective from the young man's point of view. Well, RJ made a very profound statement. We were having a discussion about mindset, and he said, you know, mindset is underrated. It's just underrated. It should be viewed as an investment. And when he said it, I was like, wow. Well, I thought to myself, wow, that was deep. Well, ever since Tuesday, I have been thinking about that and thinking about that, because I've been talking about mindset this entire month. And the mindset is so powerful. Your mindset is power. You know, your mindset and what you have in there can make you or break you. It's just that powerful. You know, they always talk about the mind is powerful and you don't want to waste it, but your mindset, that is where that power is, because that is how you reflect on what you have in there. But I had never ever thought of the mindset as being an investment. So that has really, really stuck with me. It just, resonated with me so deeply that I could not get that off my mind. Wow, an investment. So that's what I want to talk about today. Young men, think about the investment. Think about the investment. Now, we know what investments are. Many of us that are on here, we talk about buying stock or investing in our 401ks. Parents invest in different annuities or whatever is available to get that money to send our children off to school. There are just numerous ways that we can invest. And then there's also that you can always, an investment is always, you're concerned with the outlay of something as an asset, and that could be time, money, effort, anything. But you want to take that and come to see what is powerful in that and what can it do for you. How can it be an asset? I start with something and it's going to be more when I finish with it. So, that's very, very important. And hi, Dan. Thanks for tuning in. And hey, stranger, how are you doing today, Jay? And I hope I got the right one. I don't know if it's my nephew or Pastor Baker, but either one, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Y'all both have the same name. But when you're talking about that investment, when you make an investment, you are expecting a lucrative return. You don't want to lose anything. So if it's time, you don't want to lose time. If it's money, you don't want to lose money. Whatever it is, you want to get something positive out of it. So positive in, if you get positive back out, that's great. Then that's what you want, those great results. But again, the investment that I'm talking about today is your mindset. Your mindset can make the difference in all areas of your life. Because you might say, well, you've been talking about mindset and you're saying, it's how I think and I need to think positively and whatever. So what else can you tell me? Mindset is crucial. Just like RJ said, it is underrated. Hi, Solandra. Thanks for tuning in. You don't think about your mindset enough. It is power. It is powerful. So it doesn't matter what area of your life it is. It can be high school, college, your job, a club, fraternity, your finances. So however you're using your mindset, it can be an investment and you can lose if it's not the right mindset you have, or it can be very, very positive in your life. So we're going to go over some of those examples. Let's just say you're a high school student. Are you getting ready to go to high school? Because I remember this vividly with one of my sons. But as you're in school and you think you have enough time to play, say you're in the 7th, 8th grade, I got plenty of time. I have time to play. I can just do, like a mediocre job. It's okay. I know I can catch up when I go to high school. I got enough time. But then your parents begin to tell you, no, you need to do a good job. I know you're getting ready to go to high school. When you get to high school, yes, all of that counts. But I need you to be motivated now, get into those good study habits and do a great job. But you don't listen. And then what can happen, you can get behind in maybe not all your classes, but even one class. So you'll have that grade. It can be a C, D, F. So F, you failed it. So now, is that a class that you have to have in order to go on to high school? Is summer school even offered? Would you be able to make that up? Will you have to stay in middle school? That class is important. So you got to get in your mindset, I have to get ready for high school. I want to be a lawyer. You're not going to be a lawyer with a high school education. So you're going to want to go on. So you need to have that transition. So you're moving just like you're supposed to do, on schedule. I'm going to high school. I'm going to college. I'm going to law school. But you need to start sooner rather than later. So it is important for you to begin to make those good grades. If there is a class and you're having a struggle in it, don't just, that's just one class. That one class is important. So you need to find out, what is it that I need to do to make up in that class or do better? Go to your parent, go to the teacher, whatever. And you can't, worry about what your peers may say or what your peers think, because your peers probably got theirs. You don't. So if the teacher will allow you to come to their class, they maybe let you do extra work to bring up your grade, whatever it is to help, you need to go ahead and do it. Do it so you can move on and be where you need to be for the year coming up. And it's the same thing in high school. High school, yes, those grades are important. You need to be on top of it, on top of it, on top of it. You cannot slip up. That's an investment that you need. So that mindset has to be there. I know I want to do extracurricular things in school. I want to be in the band. I want to be president of my class. I want to be in this club. I want to be in that club. I want to go to all the games. I want to do all these things. But you should want to have the highest GPA that you can get, because that makes a difference in your college. You might have a particular college that you want to attend. So that GPA is important. And you know, you don't want to get in 12th grade and then the light comes on and it's like, oh, okay, now I get it. This is what I should have been doing. No, you need to turn that light on now, get invested and get into it. So get that mindset and get in gear. It's important that I study. I can do all these other things, but I have to manage my time. So you don't wait till you get in college to try to begin to learn how to manage time. So you have to manage your time so that you can focus, make sure that you're doing what you need to do in high school to have that fun that you want to have, but to get that GPA that you will need and be on top of everything. So if you put that investment in, you're going to get a good return and you're going to be ready for college. Same thing on your job. You can't sit around on your job and, you know, talk about the man. The man doesn't do this. The man don't like me. I don't understand the man, whatever. You are responsible for yourself. Remember, self-discipline, discipline, that is one of those building materials that will help you to build a great life. So it is up to you to be disciplined. Bump the man. He has his. He don't care whether you get yours or not. So you have to invest in yourself. What out there can I take to help me to get to where I need to be or where I want to be? Am I good at problem solving? Am I good at critical thinking? Am I good at leadership? Is this where I'm trying to go? If not, most major companies have departments where you can learn, and they also have when I was going when I was in corporate America, they called them CBTs, but you could learn on your own as well. But then they also had classes that you could attend as workshops or whatever. But you have to invest in yourself. Go out, get those things that you need in life to make you successful. So if it's a promotion you want, if it's another department you want to go into, if you just want to progress and get as close to the ceiling as you can get, then it's up to you to do those things, invest in your mindset. So I'm going to get in my mindset. I'm not going to worry about the man. I'm going to worry about myself. I'm going to do what I need to do to make myself better, to take the talents that I have, hone those, make them so much better, improve myself. If I'm not where I need to be, if it's a whole different department that I want to go into, then you can shadow. They have job shadowing. You just need to go to your immediate supervisor, get permission to contact that area. I want to go over there and shadow someone, find out what they're doing, get over there because you may not like it. You've been trying to get over there for 5 years and you go shadow someone and like, heck no, that's not for me. So good shadowing is a good thing to do, because what if you apply for a job and get in that area and then you just hate it? But again, invest in what you want out of life. And for yourself, you should want the best. But again, you put in what you want to get out. And if you want to get out good, then you got to invest and you got to think about your mindset. What am I thinking? Am I thinking positively? Am I trying to do things that are positive? Is my circle of friends, my associations, are they positive? Are the people that I hang with trying to go in the same direction I'm trying to go in? All of those things are key. That's a part of that mindset as an investment. Hello, Peggy. Thanks for tuning in. And okay, another thing is finances. Finances is very, again, essential in your life, because once you get to a certain age and you're on your own, you don't have your parents helping you out, then your finances covers everything. So if you get out of your parents' home and you decide you want to go to school, now you're on your own. So all of those things that we talked about before, you can be responsible for those things: finding somewhere to live, buying a home, going back to school, get a master's degree, a PhD. All those things cost lots of money. Well, you have to invest, but you have to get the mindset. So this is my goal. I need to figure out, remember we talked about SMART goals. So you got to make sure that that is a goal that you want. And then you got to figure out, how am I going to get there? Is it specific? Is it measurable? Is it attainable? Is it realistic? And then you got to put that time around it, because if you put that time, if you don't put a time frame on it, chances are you won't reach that goal, because you just threw it out up in the air. But if you know, I want to do this in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, then you have a better chance of achieving it. So make sure in that mind that you know where you're trying to go, you know how you're going to get there, and then invest in those things you're doing. So when we're talking about finances, again, you cannot spend everything you get your hands on. You can't live paycheck to paycheck. You have to save. I believe in tithing, so you got to pay your tithes, and then pay yourself 10%. So have 10% that you're just putting over here to save. However, and you want, if you're smart, another 10% you're going to put somewhere where you can't readily get at it. Because most times what we do, we might save the 10%, but we put it in this share account that's connected to the checking account. So all with a push of a button, you siphoning money out of that. So it's like you're really not saving. You just put that over there for a minute, because before next payday, it's gone. But you need to have some money, and they say that you really should not have all your money in one institution. So if you have some money somewhere else, even though they make it easy now for you to transfer from institution to institution, but maybe it's not as easy for you to do that. You got to think about it or whatever, and it takes a little longer. But put some money where you're not going to touch it. You need money for emergencies. How many people had no place to go? They became homeless. Didn't know where the next meal was going to come from. All these things when COVID hit. They worked for companies that went out of business, didn't need as many people. They didn't have any money saved, so they were just devastated. You don't want to get in situations like that, so you need to save money. Do not spend everything you put your hands on. Save for that rainy day, save for those emergencies. If you're going to make a large purchase like a car, don't just go to the car lot. You don't have anything to trade. You don't have anything to pay down. You see this car you want, they're going to find a way to get it financed for you. So you've seen the signs. You can qualify for 0 interest rate, 2.3 interest rate. You may not have any credit. You don't have any money down, but they will get you financed. You might pay 18.9% instead of 2%. You may even pay 24% interest if you want the car bad enough, but they'll put you in it and you're paying all this interest. If you're not just without any transportation, save toward that car you want. Get you a cash car until you can save and get a payment that's reasonable, that fits into your budget. So that's another thing. If you're not investing, you don't have that positive mindset. You don't even have a budget, so you don't know what you can spend and what you can't. So you get your paycheck, you pay some bills, and if you got enough, fine. If you don't, fine. When you're investing and you have that mindset that you want to do it the right way, then you have a budget, and so you know what is what. I have this for my tithes. I have this to put over here You know, if I want to spend a little extra, I got a birthday gift I need to get or whatever, I got this 10% over here, I'm not going to touch. I have an emergency fund. If I need a new tire for my car's not going to sit out there in the yard for 3 months because I can't even buy a tire. So you have to be smart about all of this stuff. So when you think about mindset, please, please, please understand your mindset is important. Your mindset holds power. It can make the difference in you failing and not failing. Getting what you want and not getting what you want. Getting those grades that you want to get, not getting those grades. Having that GPA that you want, not having that GPA that you want. Getting in the college of your choice, getting in the college that you can get in. Getting in the home that you want, or getting in paying rent somewhere to have a roof over your head. All of these things is your mindset and how you handle every phase of your life. So if you don't get anything else out of tonight, remember, think of your mindset as an investment. When you take an investment, you want it to get to grow. You want to get more out of it than you put into it. So when you think about your mind, what's going on in there, what you got in there, the things that you have going on in life, those decisions that you're going to make sure that you're surrounded by positive people, you're thinking positive, you have faith in what you're doing, and you're doing things the right way. If you're trying to grow on your job, you're putting in the work to make sure that you're developing yourself to get where you want to go, whatever it is that you want to do for yourself. So make sure that you invest in you and your mindset. So I thank you all for tuning in tonight. And remember to go to my website, www.buildyourbestlife.org. There you can read my blog. I have a new blog that comes out every Monday. You can read more about my platform, more about me. You can also visit my web store. It's out there, and get a copy of my book, Build Your Best Life. Not only can you get a copy, you can get an autographed copy, Build Your Best Life. And this is an investment. When you get this book, you will find that you are either investing in yourself as a parent, a coach, a pastor, or mentor, or a young person that's trying to have a better life, or you're someone that wants to help someone else have a better life. You can gift it to someone. But this is crucial in helping you to learn those basic skills to build your best life. And believe me, it will help you. So remember to visit my website, www.buildyourbestlife.org. I thank you for tuning in. Please join me Saturday morning at 9:30 for my first of my monthly Real Talk Saturdays with Anastasia Smith. We will be on at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every Saturday morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's Real Talk with Anastasia and Deborah. So I hope to see you this Saturday at 9:30 a.m. Enjoy your evening. And as you go on your journey to be a better you, you will run into distractions, rough terrain, and detours. Don't let any of these negative aspects of your journey stop you. Though they may slow you down, keep going to be the best you so that you can build your best life. Thank you so much. Love you. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And see you Saturday.